Last Shoegazer here, bringing you another installment of About Last Nightmare.
Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another About Last Nightmare. Now, Nick and I decided we were going to watch Rabid. Now, we both have both of the Rabids. This week we're going to start with the original David Cronenberg classic, of course. Next week we're going to finish up with the remake from the Soska twins. Now, Rabid is a 1977 film which runs approximately 91 minutes and is written and directed by David Cronenberg. Now, he was responsible for Shivers, which is actually getting a Vestron video release, which is really cool. Dead Ringers, and The Fly remake. He's one of my favorite directors. Now, this stars Marilyn Chambers as Rose. She was in Stash and Solitaire. And that was basically all I could find on her that wasn't skin flicks, because she was a porn star. This also stars Frank Moore as Hart Reed. He was in Devil's Mile and The Sleeper Room. And Joe Silver as Murray Cypher. He was in Mr. Nice Guy and Creepshow 2. Now, this, of course, was Canadian and was made for 530,000 Canadian dollars, which translates to 392,200 US dollars. Now, David Cronenberg originally wanted to cast Sissy Spacek in the lead role, but was vetoed by the company because they didn't like her accent. I often wonder how that would have turned out, because she was pretty big at the time. She had done Coal Miner's Daughter, I do believe, and Carrie was either already done. Yeah, they had already done Carrie. So, now this has a pretty simple plot. A man and a woman on a motorcycle get in an accident in the very beginning of the film. She is hurt really bad. Him, not so much. He's transported to the nearest hospital. They, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, got into the accident around where a clinic is, a plastic surgery clinic. She has only hours to live, so she has to undergo surgery right away. And they use some kind of skin grafts on her to help her heal and to fix her wounds. That doesn't turn out so well, as I'm sure you can tell by the name Rabid. Now, that's pretty much all I'm going to go with this. I'm sure most of you have seen it. If you haven't, definitely watch this one. It's a fun movie. Nick and I both gave this an 8.5. Now, David Cronenberg is basically synonymous with body horror. So if body horror really isn't your thing, you probably shouldn't be watching David Cronenberg movies. So, with that being said. Now, this is the Scream Factory Collector's Edition. Here's the back. And it does have a reversible slip. I was talking to Nick. This is a really cool reverse artwork. But there is just something about a woman in a freezer, or wherever she was, that just called out to me to rent this when I was a kid. And that's what I did. Now, of course, with Marilyn Chambers being a porn star, David Cronenberg had no problem, I'm sure, getting her to take off her clothes, as she does multiple times throughout the film. So, if you don't like the film, at least there's eye candy. So, but anyway, like I said, we gave it an 8.5, and this, like I said, is one of my favorites from one of my favorite directors. Enjoy. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.